welcome back, my friends. Excuse me. Now we're going to continue our look at uriah heep collection, and now we are onto the second album, what there was released in 1970, not long after the first one, and this is their second one, and it's Salisbury. And as you can see the tank, and if I open the sleeve, you can see the tank coming over, and there's a bit of write-up if you can see it, telling you all about the album and that. And the lineup was still not established with the lineup what was the proper lineup. So we still had David Bryan lead vocals, Kevin Halen organ, piano and slide and acoustic guitar and harmonica and violin and vocals, Mick Box on lead guitar, acoustic guitar and vocals, Paul Newton bass guitar and vocals, and Kevin Baker on drums. Now they were still working on the lineup and that. So this came out in 1970, and there are some good tracks. The problem with this never, the first two albums are good, but they never broke into the UK charts. I don't know why they didn't break into the UK charts, because they are very good albums what they made. So let's go through the track lineup. So we start off with Bird of Prey, written by Box, Bryan, Haley, Newton, and then we got Park by Halen. I don't know if I've got his name right. Then next we got Time to Live by Box, Bryan and Halen. I probably got his surname wrong. Kevin Halen. Lady in Black, that was Halen as well. That was on side one. And then side two you got High Priest. And then you got Salisbury. And Salisbury was a really good track. So as we go through the tracks and rating them, Bird of Prey, I'll give that a 9. Park, I'll give that 8.5. Time of the Life, 7. Lady in Black, 9.5. Side 2, High Priest, that's gotta be 8. Salisbury gotta be a 9.5, because that was the way that was done, and the experiments they went into working on the different things what they brought into successfully making this album, because it was a very good album, the way they put it together and the way they worked on it, and the ideas for the different songs, where they came from, because they all came from different structures, and they all added their own sort of style to produce this successful album. Now the thing with Bronze Age, if I show you this, it's like, if you can see, it's like where man has changed over the year. Starts off with an ape, and as they mature into man. That was the label they was first with when they started. This was a very successful album, but it didn't break in. The first two albums didn't break into the UK charts as I would have thought it was, because there are some successful tracks on there, and Very good, because with the organ and that, and the way they did everything, there was just experiments in they started working on, and the vocals, with Dave's vocals. He was a very good singer. His vocals range was amazing. They was all starting to come together, but the one thing was the lineup hadn't settled into the lineup that it would be later on. The first two albums, there was sort of, the lineup was there, but it wasn't a stable lineup because you had Portal Newton, and Keith Baker. They was good, but they didn't settle in the band to stay long. Because I think on their third album, that's where it started to change, and they started to get the segment of parts of the band together, because they already got the framework with Dave, Keith and Mick. They already got that stable framework for the backbone of the band, but it wasn't completely polished yet. But this is a very good album, very successful, and on the back you can see the writing. I don't know if I've got it upside down or the right way of it. And this is their second album of theirs. And if you enjoy my look of Uriah Heep's Salisbury and my ratings, and I'll give it a 9. A very good album. It's a shame the first two albums didn't break into the British charts and that. They didn't have success with both albums, but later on people realised what a successful album they was, and how they incorporated it into the live concerts and that. And this is my look of their second album and that. To continue the story of Uriah Heep's successful making these albums and getting the success they deserved. And if you enjoy this little chat about Uriah Heep's Salisbury, and you want to come back for more, you're more than welcome, because I will be doing more reviews as I go along on other albums as we go through the collection. I know I started off with one album what was not one of the first ones, but it was sort of a dip my foot into it, and then I decided that I would start from the very first and run through every one to the present one. So if you enjoy this and you want to come and join me, you're more than welcome to subscribe to the channel. And whenever you watch this, morning, noon and night, I hope you are safe and well. Take care of your friends, your loved ones, and be good to everybody, and I'll catch you on the flip side.